The year is 1994. South Africa stands on the edge of a new dawn. Apartheid has ended. Nelson Mandela, after 27 years in prison, has been elected president. But the country is deeply divided. Black and white South Africans live with decades of mistrust, resentment, and fear. Mandela knows that political freedom alone won't heal the wounds. His challenge now is to unite a nation. And unexpectedly, he finds a symbol for this unity. In rugby. The South African rugby team, the Springboks, have long been a symbol of white South Africa. The green and gold jersey is hated by many black South Africans, who associate it with the years of apartheid. But for white South Africans, rugby is a matter of pride and identity. The 1995 Rugby World Cup is coming, and South Africa is the host. But there's a problem. The Springboks are not considered a top team, and few expect them to do well. Still, Mandela sees an opportunity. If this team can win, maybe the nation can rally behind them together. We meet François Pienaar, captain of the Springboks, played by Damon. He's a skilled player, but even he doubts that his team can win against the best in the world. When Mandela invites him to tea at the presidential residence, François is nervous. Mandela speaks softly, yet with purpose. He tells Pienaar about the power of inspiration. How, during his long imprisonment, he kept hope alive by reading the poem Invictus. Mandela says, "Sport has the power to inspire, to unite people in a way that little else does." He wants the Springboks to win, not just for themselves, but for the whole country. François takes this to heart. He trains harder, pushes his team further, and encourages them to connect with their fellow citizens. Visiting schools, meeting fans, and learning to see themselves as more than just rugby players. Slowly, the public begins to warm to them. One powerful scene shows the Springboks visiting a small village, playing rugby with local children. They see firsthand how much it means when the team shows up, when the green and gold isn't just a white man's symbol anymore. The World Cup begins, and the Springboks scrape through the early matches. They face powerhouse teams like Australia and France. Each victory draws more fans from all races. Stadiums that once echoed with divided chants now roar with a shared, "Go, Bok!" As the team advances, Mandela does his part. He wears the Springbok jersey in public, something unthinkable for many black South Africans at the time. This single act sends a message. Forgiveness is stronger than resentment. The final match is against the feared New Zealand All Blacks, the #1 team in the world. The atmosphere in Johannesburg's Ellis Park Stadium is electric. The All Blacks are led by Jonah Lamu, a giant on the field, famous for steamrolling defenders. The game is brutal, tackle after tackle, both sides refusing to yield. At halftime, it's still tied. François remembers Mandela's words and rallies his men. "This is our destiny." The Springboks fight with everything they have. The defense holds. The crowd chants in unison, black, white, young, old, all united. In extra time, fly-half Joel Stransky nails a drop goal. The final whistle blows. South Africa wins, 15-12. Mandela walks onto the field wearing a Springbok jersey with Pienaar's number. The stadium erupts in cheers, not just for the win, but for what it represents. A united South Africa. Pienaar later says, "We didn't just have the support of 60,000 fans today. We had the support of 43 million South Africans." The film closes with Mandela's quiet reflection. He knows that the journey of reconciliation is far from over. But today, a game of rugby has bridged a divide once thought impossible. Directed by Clint Eastwood, Invictus is more than a sports film. It's about leadership, forgiveness, and the power of vision. It's the story of how one man's belief in unity turned a rugby match into a moment that helped shape a nation's identity.